Hey everybody! So I've been getting a lot of interest on how I do my chores, so I made a little video outlining some of my more common chores, and I hope you enjoy. Before I start to wash the dishes, I like to make sure that all of the food is off, any grease or anything is wiped off so it doesn't go down into the tanks. Sometimes Princess helps me clean the plates by licking all the food off, and she's very helpful that way. Then I like to get them all soaped up before I turn on the water. This is just to conserve water, even though I am hooked up to water and I don't have to worry about using up all the water in my tank because I'm not boondocking. I just like to conserve water as much as I can, just for the planet. So once I have everything all soaped up, I can start rinsing it off, and I try and do this very quickly. In here I have the water on pretty high, so I end up turning it down a little bit just to use a little less water and also to prevent splashing all over the place. Once I have that done, I can start cleaning off my pan, which once again I already wiped off all of the food, so it looks pretty clean in the camera, but it was dirty. And I added this faucet after I got the Nest, so it's much easier to clean the pans. Before, it was a very low faucet and it was very annoying to be able to try and get all the pans and cutting boards and everything underneath the faucet. After that, I just clean off the sink and I put away my dish soap. About every other week, I have to make sure to spray everything down with bleach, and then I scrub everything to make sure that no mold is accumulating, because you'll start to get that moldy smell and it's kind of gross. And then once everything is all scrubbed down, I just use the wand to rinse everything off. I have to move everything and make sure I get underneath all of the products that I have in the bathroom as well. Another thing I have to do is adding some digester to the tank so all the toilet paper and poop and pee and everything can be broken down, and it also is an odor eliminator. So I have this one, and I have these. I'm trying them both out to see which one works best for me. And you have to add this every single time that you drain the tank. So you add 2 ounces, and I have a little solo cup that I have here. It's 2 ounces by itself already, so this is what I use. And then I just pour it down the toilet, and then I'm good until I have to drain the tank again. Another thing I often have to do is drain this tank, which I just pull the lever to drain it. And then once I do that, I have to rinse off the tank. And I do that hooking up a hose to this, and it has jets inside of it that will spray the whole tank and rinse it out so it's not all smelly and crusty. And to do that, I have a separate hose that I keep right here. So this is considered a dirty hose, and I use it to drain that tank, well, to rinse out the tank, and then close it back up. Another thing I have to do very often is sweep up any leaves that have fallen from the trees. It's almost every day, so whenever I get a chance, I like to do it so there's not lizards and spiders and snakes and stuff hiding in the leaves. You can kind of see a lizard that was on the cushion there. It jumped off at the end. One thing I have to do every month or so is refill my propane tank. So first I have to get all of the objects all around it out of the way so I can open up the gates to it. The struggle is real. And then, finally, I close the valve and I can take it out. When I'm disconnecting the hose, I just do it very slowly to make sure that any propane that was left in there bleeds out. Safety first, so I make sure it's strapped in. Then I bring it down to Roger at the campground store, and he refills it up from this huge ass propane tank. Now that it's nice and heavy and full, I get to bring it back and hook it up back to the hose. I've recently gotten a little valve that tells me how full the tank is, and that's actually really helpful, so I don't end up with a cold night or a cold shower. I'll make sure to show it to you guys in the gadgets video. Now it's time for us to do laundry. So here's me and Princess walking up to the little laundromat at the campground. They only allow you to use their unscented detergent here, but I'm okay with that. And here I am struggling to get through the little narrow hallway with my huge bag of laundry. That way I have free hands to hold Princess. After about a week of cooking, I like to clean the stove. It's pretty easy to clean, so I just use a Clorox wipe and I throw the crumbs on the floor because I'm going to clean the floors right after that. I like to remove the little dials because there's so much tiny little bits of food that gets under there, and it just makes it way easier to clean under there once those are off. Last but not least, I have to clean the floor. First, I have to vacuum it, and then I have to clap out all the mats. And once I'm done vacuuming, I can use this mop that has a reusable pad, and I can fill it with my own product. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If there's some chores that you wanted to know of, but you didn't see in the video, just let me know in the comments. And as always, subscribe if you liked my content so I can keep making more videos for you guys.